Plenty of season left to go. 3 months of football ahead as we are underway here at week 4. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game.
I'm in the league with somebody named Shooty Beaks. Where one of the niggas changed his gamer tag to Shooty Beaks. That's Chuck Thomas, the old head, by the way.
Straight to the air they go. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And it's going to be about a 3-yard pickup in the end. Brought down by Paulson and Debo.
I often say there is a fine line between aggressiveness and carelessness. And when you throw into double coverage, well, it can go either way. That time, a tremendous catch by his receiver on the other end.
Man in motion here. Here's 2nd and 7. Hooks up with Anthony Gould. Complete. And he goes out. Just needed one more step to reach midfield. 1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. They're throwing it. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along their route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
Man there, it's Malik Neighbors. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
You said what? Oh, was a girl in the behind? She a girl?
Throwing it again here. This is complete to Neighbors.
Wait. I hear TV. I hear her a little bit. What she saying?
Malik Neighbors with a touchdown.
What the fuck? Sound like voice chat abuse to me. Sound like voice chat abuse to me if it's something.
And the Raiders will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Taylor has it on the tee and is ready to send it flying. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Gray motioning left. First carry now for Kyron Williams. Oh, he gets clobbered behind the line. That's the rookie from Texas A&M who took him down.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. Now he'll throw off the play fake. Buying some time left. He's got the hook up to Ingram. He gets it ahead, winds up with about 3. Making the stop that time, Taron Johnson.
Sure showed off some mobility on that play. Got outside the pocket and easily found an open man.
This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10. Completes this one to Gray. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Throwing with a blitz on the way. This is hauled in by Ingram. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play, as well as a new set of downs. And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. He'll throw it yet again. Catch is made in close. He has the Indianapolis touchdown. So a touchdown on the board for them, Brock, as they start this game off a perfect 1-for-1 offensively.
Yeah, I'm going to call that scripting for success right there. Can't do it much better than that. And listen, when you script these first plays, you don't always know who the targets are going to be. It's really then relying upon what the defense is trying to take away. They couldn't take away that big old tight end.
The extra point is up, and it is good. And the Colts respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early. The Colts ready to kick this one away, and away we go once more. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. And the Colts get to him. He goes down. Offense in the hurry up here. Trying again following the sack. Got for big yards on the right side. And he flips the field for them before being taken down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
And he evades any kind of trouble, but only a short gain to show for it after sliding down. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8. From the 36. Connects with feint. Has room into the secondary. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown. The Raiders break the tie here in the 1st. Now we'll see them try the point after. His kick is good, for the moment at least, as we've got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker. So they tag him for roughing the kicker. And now this kickoff's going to come from the 50. Let's see if they loft in and try to stick him deep. Taylor has it on the tee and is ready to send it flying. And that's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else. So that football coming out to the 30-yard line. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Gray motioning left. First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs. One play in, and already they're close to midfield. Williams now on 1st and 10.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Let's see what they want to do here, partner. It's 2nd and inches. From the 41. They just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
Pass didn't work on 2nd. Let's see how that affects this 3rd down. Running for the marker with Williams. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. A 1-yard gain on the play. And it'll be 1st down, Colts.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
Finds his back, Kyron Williams.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got to trust him.
Wait, what's this? They fake the spike. And that one falls incomplete. An unexpected call, but it does not get the better of them defensively.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last second attempt to get rid of it.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Looking to the air here. That's caught for the first. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Offense up to the line fast. Still sticking with the passing game. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with first and goal.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about two things: separation and trust.
And he gets in. Touchdown! The Colts cut it to a lone point on the scoreboard. Kyron Williams, the touchdown. Kicking team out to try the extra points. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Colts tie things up at 14. The Colts ready to kick this one away, and away we go once more. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Jamel D makes the play. And the Colts take over after forcing the first turnover of this ball game.
Oh, coaches just love that effort right there. Instantly, as he made the pick, everybody was looking for a block and doing their part to set up the return. And I know it pales in comparison to giving up the turnover, but how about the effort on the other side to track him down and stop a potential pick six? I think everybody deserves a little credit on the field for that effort.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. They'll try and throw it here. Now this is intercepted. That is back-to-back passes. And the Raiders are going to have it after his second interception of the season. Well, they had the advantage for a moment, Brock, but turns out that is all just that moment because they threw an interception to give the ball right back.
And for once, both coaches on both sidelines are preaching the same message. Take care of the ball. Not often you see back-to-back plays end in interceptions, and we're right back to where we were just a couple moments ago.
They're out and set, 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Complete to Dell. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down. This has the makings of a shootout. A lot of points, but still tied as we reach the end of one. We're all knotted up. Time now for the second quarter. Raiders in possession. They've got a 1st to begin the frame. Now they'll throw out of the gun. This one delivered off target, Brock. That's incomplete.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. Throwing from the gun. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. That's Jordan Lewis. And the Colts will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Well, Brock, if you like defense, you are loving what you're seeing right now. Consecutive drives that have ended in interceptions. It's become a real defensive battle.
Well, let's see here, Kate. We got one, we got two. Do I hear a third interception in a row? I'll tell you this right now. These defenders, they are squashing that thought that defenders or offensive guys have bad hands because they're making it happen, taking the ball away.
Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. So that brings up second down.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes. And your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time? Well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And things look tougher now with third and long. Back to throw now. And the Raiders get there and take him down. Now this is the dreaded sight anytime there's a sack. He's hurting after taking that hit, and they're going to get out there to check on him. Well, best of luck here. It's fourth and a considerable distance. First throw for the backup now. He finds him beyond the marker. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. How about 19 yards on fourth down, and the call to go for it pays off considerably. A new set of downs awaits him. Here's first and 10. Working inside the red zone. That's caught. Rashid Shaheed makes the play. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. Third and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's second and 1. Motion man sent left. 2 now from the gun. Coming near the goal line. Touchdown, Indianapolis. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even in early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
Looking to tack on the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Colts break that tie and now lead by 7. The Colts ready to kick this one away, and away we go once more. Kickoff taken at the 3. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. After the sack, another pass on 2nd down. Connects on the crosser. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And that's good for a Raiders first. He'll throw it. Fits it through the middle. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that's a Vegas 1st down. Looking for a throw here. This one quickly to Dell. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason this is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Able to find Gould here. And that is a touchdown! The Raiders can tie it up in a second after cutting into the lead. They'll try this extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Raiders tie this game at 21. Taylor has it on the tee and is ready to send it flying. Chooses to bring this one out. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap now to Tagovailoa. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Raiders are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
Not an overwhelming amount of running room available, but he made what he could through the traffic on the pick. Everything he got them, just a bonus really anyway. They were certainly satisfied by simply getting off the field.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. From the pocket. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
To get home and hit and impact the quarterback at this level, well, typically you got to do what this defense is doing, and that's keeping an offense off balance. Change up your looks, rotate your personnel, throw in some wrinkles, And once again, go hit that quarterback.
So not an enviable spot here as they come up on third and very long. Here's a throw. Puts a little too much into this one. That's too high. Brings up fourth down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Third down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on fourth. Back to throw, needing a first. Dell with the grab. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. And they make the tackle. I'm not sure that was an advisable gamble in this spot, Brock, as they turn it over on downs. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Tua off the play fake. He fires one deep down the right. They connect on the deep shot. And he'll get this up close to the 40 before going out. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
Quick slant, caught by Shaheed. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. Second and 6 coming up here. And he breaks even, but that's it. Brought down at that line of scrimmage. Ashton Davis there on the stop. No gain on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 7.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
This is Ingram working the left side. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Colts operating from the hurry-up, rushing back to the line. Now Tagovailoa on 4th. This is hauled in by Ingram. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. What a time to rip off that type of gain, huh? Gets him the first on 4th down. Straight ahead with Will. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you can be a Pro Bowler.
Receiver in motion, going left. On 2nd down, a run with Williams. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line. Working quickly here. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now. 4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. Quick pass, right side, complete. He has the Indianapolis touchdown. Kicking team on to try the PAT. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Colts break that tie and now lead by 7. Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. Colts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on first down. Looking to throw. He puts everything behind this one. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate, Scott, Brock Ewart with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. The first half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the second half. We're underway. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. They go play action with Tagovailoa. Throw left side, complete. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. Tagovailoa off the play fake. This one's caught. It's Shaheed near the sideline. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
It was such a privilege for me to watch Marvin Harrison and Reggie Wayne in person in Indianapolis do their work. Darrell Jackson out in Seattle. They showed how great a deep out is as a chain-moving play. It's all about getting that leverage at the top of the route and then exploiting the leverage as that ball arrives on time downfield.
First down, here's Tua. Oh, put some heat on this deep ball, left side. And they can't connect on the deep low. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got second down.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Again, it's Tagovailoa. Escapes the pocket. He doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. It brings up third down.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover wisely, throwing it away.
He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. He's back to throw. Getting out to his left. He connects downfield on 4. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. One of their biggest plays of the game, and it comes on a fourth down gamble.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him, only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Here's Tua again. And look at the footwork there. Touchdown. The Colts grow the lead coming out of halftime. Wow, just fantastic work there. Tiptoeing along the back line. The concentration was there. Great catch for 6.
Yeah, the concentration and the body control. I don't know how these receivers do it in this day and age. There's no space to work with, yet they have such an awareness to secure it first, to tap dance the line, and go get that touchdown.
That one splits the uprights. And the Colts double their lead to 14. The Colts ready to kick this one away, and away we go once more. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Airing it out to start this drive. That pass caught by Gould. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
I love throwing that 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
Makes the grab in bounds, left side. He does it. Touchdown. The Raiders start the 2nd half with some needed points. Now the PAT try coming up. The point after splits the uprights. And the Raiders chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. They'll get this drive started, 1st and 10. Here's Tua. He lets a heater go deep. He's got it deep downfield. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Going play action, Tagovailoa. He's on the move. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something with no one open and risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Now give left side. And the defense not caught off guard at all. They track him down after a small gain.
This is one of those real modest gains, Kate, that I like as a call. And it's just a little more variety to your playbook. Makes that defense wonder. Those guys on the other side of the ball think a little bit. This dude's not just a receiver. He may get in the run game as well.
The Raiders go a nickel on this 3rd down. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. Catch is made down the right sideline. And they get there to touch him down, Brock, but a big gain on that play. Tagovailoa on 1st down. The throw is caught. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Well, in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
They'll set up here for the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Colts double their lead to 14. The Colts ready to kick this one away, and away we go once more. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. He's officially in enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. It's a 21-yard gain. And that's good for Raiders first. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. To throw it on 1st down. Sideline throw reeled in by Neighbors. And he goes down a little short of the 40. Second and 3 now. From the 41. That throw comes up short. Need a little more muscle on that one. No luck finding his receiver that time. And that leaves him with 3rd and short.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage. And that really did help force the incompletion.
Third down from the gun. He puts some power on a deep one left. They connect on the deep shot. He has the touchdown. If anyone is still down that this guy has an NFL caliber arm, Brock, add that to the list of highlights he can use in his defense. That was an NFL throw.
And gotta be such a confidence builder. Yes, the game is faster. Yes, the windows are smaller. But when you execute with precision, touchdowns can follow.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Tua out of the pistol. They left him wide open. It's complete. And he got this close to midfield before going out. They'll get 18 yards there. And it'll be 1st down, Colts. One play in, and already they're close to midfield. They go with Williams on the counter. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet. But if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Tagovailoa working from the pistol. This has been a trend. Yet another interception. There he goes, right sideline. And it's a touchdown as he brings it back to the pick six. That play, Brock, that play was beautiful. Not just making the interception, but then see the return slowly come together in front of him as he took it all the way to the house.
Yeah, I think even for us up here in the booth, it looked like a scene out of a movie, didn't it? Starts running it back, scans the field for a lane, then the blocks come just in the nick of time to wipe out the would-be tacklers, and he's got open space and nothing but the end zone in front of him.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Tagovailoa back to the air after the pick. Big catch is made, and he got the feet in too. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And it's good for an Indianapolis 1st down.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40. On 1st down, here's Tagovailoa. He's got Shaheed. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. We're still tied through 3 here. Neither defense has given an inch in this one. It's been a thrilling game, an absolute barn burner that is shockingly still tied as we get set for the 4th. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Up the gut they go with Williams. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
Tagovailoa on 1st down. Rolling left, buying some time. And he just tucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time in secondary, well, they got real sticky, stayed tight, and forced the throw away.
Second and 10 now. And he won't get it there. Defender finds a throw and breaks it up. Clean breakup on that throw. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
And you ask a lot of your defenders on that field. It is not easy to play defense in today's NFL. Not only stay in their assignment's hip pocket, but to make plays on the ball.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through to back them up ahead of 4th down.
As we're into the 4th quarter, we know this. We know that money down could not be any more important than right now. Both sides are certainly fatigued. You feel it in both their play. But battling through what's been a physical contest all...
Oh, no, they get him yet again. And the Raiders take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season. Wow, an aggressive choice to go for it on 4th and that kind of distance. And an equally aggressive play in coverage to pick that pass off.
Yeah, that down and distance, you're not running it, right? Too far to get to the stick, so that defense had all eyes on the quarterback.
Bro, niggas get on wreck, bro. I'll talk fast right now. We get a nigga get on wreck. Let me see that. Let me lock in real quick.
That's a big
Probably
swing for this defense.
Complete to Dell. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped.
James will probably get on if he's not at work. Let me see who else. That's 4. Nah, I don't know. Oh, no, you said you're not running with that. Nah, never mind. We don't got it right. Keep forgetting he said he's not playing with that lineup. I gave him the lineup, Jalen. He said he's not playing with it, though.
He's going to be out of bounds. Looks like a yard or 2 short of the 25.
I know I could sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
Tight end in motion left. Here's 2nd and 2. Completed over the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. And even 20 yards on the play, and it awards them with a 1st and goal.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
First and goal, Hubbard. And he's brought down after a decent gain. Offense in the hurry up here. Tried it again with Hubbard. Goes up and over for the touchdown. The Raiders take a fourth quarter lead. Chuba Hubbard with the touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Raiders,
Bro, where's 2K down? I can call third. I can get James, bro. Come on, that's a good team, Julian. Come on, man. Let me know, though. Niggas, if not, I know niggas ain't rich on Hooper anyway, but just let me know.
Taylor has it on the tee and is ready to send it flying. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. They're out and set. First and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. Taken in by Shaheed. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. First down, Tagovailoa to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And now they face second down. Tua off the play fake. On the move, headed right. He'll fling it deep down the middle. It is caught at the 20. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20. A gain of 27 yards there. And it'll be first down, Colts. From the red zone now. He brings it in. And they get this down to the 7-yard line. 14 yards on a nice play there, and it gives them first and goal. Here's Tua again. And he takes it in for the Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts now trailed by just a point in the fourth. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the fourth quarter that could go either way.
The kick is good, so this game now hinging on every possession as we're tied up in the fourth. The Colts ready to kick this one away, and away we go once more. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. They'll get this drive started. First and 10. Back to throw. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. This is caught inside the 15. And he's in. Touchdown. The Raiders take a fourth-quarter lead.
Oh, that's a dot, bro. That's a fucking... That was a fucking dot. Oh, my God.
As an offense can be. One play, 70 yards, and 6 points, Brock. They can save the rest of the plays they had prepared for their next series.
Nigga, Julian, so what's up? So what's up with Ray, Julian? We got 4-5. What's up?
Taylor has it on the tee and is ready to send in
Mm.
flight.
Okay, Julian, who do you not want to play with? Just say it, Julian. Just be honest, bro. You say you're tired of not dropping their nuts. Who do you not want to play with? Just be honest.
First and 10 now from the 30.
Then why take me my chat wreck?
Slot man motioned over. First down. Here's
Oh, you got this nigga Jalen Field. You got Jalen Field himself over there, bro. Like, come on, don't be doing that, dude. Don't be doing that, bro.
Once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released.
Age. He said age. Shut up. I know what it sounds like. But we're gonna go with age, okay? We're gonna say he said age.
So now it's going to be third and long.
I know what it sounded like. That's the sad part. I know what it sounded like, but hey.
Back to throw it.
Oh, that's a dot. Well, me and this nigga Denzel Cameron in a hell game right now, Jeff.
And he almost reaches the
Fuck.
45 before going out. It's a 13-yard play.
You think this nigga considered would you consider this nigga decent, bro?
Pass long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your third downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
To the air yet again. Tagovailoa has him on the quick hitter. And he goes out a little short of the 40. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Kid, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns, he puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
Sticking to the air, it's Tagovailoa. And he just gets rid of it. You had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. Once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Again, it's Tagovailoa. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. Offense up to the line fast. Here's Tagovailoa again. He just got rid of it, Brock, but he was still in that tackle box. This is going to draw the flag. No one in the area. He was still in the pocket. Seems like a pretty cut and dry intentional grounding to me.
Seems like you want to be an official someday, Kate.
Maybe.
Yeah, because you nailed that one.
To throw. He's got it to him yet again, and that one is caught. And they get this down to the 28. Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. Here he is to throw. Trying to push it deep downfield. He's got it deep downfield. And that's complete in the end zone. Touchdown, Indy. The Colts cut it to a point late in this one. So they get the all-important touchdown here late in the game, Brock. Now the question, play for the tie or go for 2 and the lead?
And I know they've got all these charts and numbers and analytics to tell you what to do, but this comes down to the gut and the trust of the head coach. Does he trust his offense more to go get this 2-point conversion, or is he going to lean in his defense and believe that they can get the stop?
The Colts ready to kick this one away, and away we go once more. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive, 1st and 10. Here he is to throw. Oh, my goodness, it's intercepted! Tremaine Edmonds has it.
You know, Kate, once you've thrown a couple picks, it's easy to become check down Charlie. Right, just throw it underneath and not take any more risk because you don't want to throw what he just did, his 3rd interception of the game. It's time to protect the football at all costs. And if not, well, that backup better get ready.
Here's Williams to start the drive. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get 1st downs against the better defenses in this league.
Setting up to pass. This is hauled in by Ingram. And he'll be touchdown after a big play.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
He'll look to throw it. Why not go back to it again if it's working? Complete. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains. They're all set up for the game winner. Let's see how they approach it, starting with this 1st and goal. Absolutely clutch score there, Brock, as they take the lead here in the final minute.
Incredible execution. The moment not too big for any of them. And, Kate, they cashed in when it really mattered.
We'll see what the Colts do facing a huge 2-point conversion attempt. And no connection on the 2-point try. It fails. So the newly found lead stays where it is, and now I'd expect to see them just boot this away and prevent any type of return.
Yeah, this is where you love a kicker with a big old leg. Don't even let them return it. The squib kick can be dangerous. I think that was the play, Kate, like 20 years ago. But the QBs today and how quickly they move the ball, just send this one through the end zone.
1st and 10 now from the 30. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. And the Colts make the play that should win them this game.
4 picks, 1 game. Yeah, I get it. They've not all been his fault, but it isn't any easier to stomach. For the sake of his mental game, I think it's about time to limit things to short, easy passes or simply take him off this field altogether.
They've got 1st down from the 31. Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. And this is into the end zone, but incomplete. It was a win no matter what. They decided, hey, let's try for another touchdown, the knee it out. Either way, this one's over. So it's the Colts who come away with a win on the road. And the sting of losing such a close one the week before, apparently still at the forefront of their minds. They got out there and rebounded nicely with a win this week. That does it for another broadcast of the NFL on EA Sports. With my partner in the booth, Brock Hewitt, I'm Kate Scott. The Colts are winners as we bid you farewell from Las Vegas.